Daf Yomi, Tractate, Bava Batra, page 128b, top of the page, with the words Tiyuvta Dekulhu Tiyuvta. The Gemara concludes the refutation of the opinions of all the Amoraim who held that a person who became blind after witnessing a matter can, in certain cases, testify about it, is indeed a conclusive refutation. Shalach Rabbi Abba l'Rav Yosef bar Chama Ha'omer al Tinok ben Habanim Neman v'Rav Yochanan Amar Eino Neman. Excuse me. Rabbi Abba said another ruling to Rav Yosef bar Chama: one who says something concerning one child among his sons is deemed credible, and Rabbi Yochanan says that he is not deemed credible. One who says something concerning one child among his sons. Okay, it's hard to kind of picture that, but it's a circumstance. Anyway, whatever the case may be, Rabbi Yosef says credible, Rabbi Yochanan says not credible. My Kamar, the Gemara asks, what is Rabbi Abba saying? Amar Baya Haki Kamar, Ha'omer al Tinok ben Habanim, Yirash kol nechasai, ne'eman, Rabbi Yochanan ben Broka, Rabbi Yochanan Amar Eino Neman, Kirabanan. Gemara asks exactly that. What is Rabbi Abba saying? Abaya said that this is what Rabbi Abba is saying. One who says concerning one child among his sons, he shall inherit all my property, is deemed credible in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yochanan ben Broka, who holds that one can bequeath all his property to one of his heirs. 130a. And Rabbi Yochanan says that he is not deemed credible in accordance with the opinion of the rabbis, who disagree with Rabbi Yochanan ben Broka. Maskif le'rovo, hai neman ve'ena neman, yirash v'lo yirash miboile. Rava objects to this explanation. According to Abaya's explanation, this wording is deemed credible and he is not deemed credible is not precise. He should have employed the terms shall inherit and shall not inherit, as the issue is the ability of the father to specify who will inherit from him, not his credibility. Rather, Rava said that this is what Rabbi Abba is saying. One who says about one child among his sons that he is his firstborn is deemed credible in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yehoshua. Now my question is, why is the wording al tinok? Tinok means a baby. Ha'omer al tinok ben habanim. Ha'omer al tinok. It should be ha'omer al Yeled ben Habanim, or Omer al Haben ben Habanim, or Echad min Habanim. Echad min Habanim. Why Tinok? Tinok is the connotation is an infant. In accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yehuda, 127b. Rabbi Yochanan says he is not deemed credible in accordance with the opinion of the rabbis who disagree with Rabbi Yehuda. Shalach le Rabbi Abba Yosef v'chama omer titol ishti ke'echod min habonim noiteles ke'echod min habonim amrava v'nechasim al achshov uvanim haboim lachar mikan. Rabbi Abba sent another ruling to Rabbi Yosef bar Chama in a case of one who says, my wife will take a portion of my estate like one of the sons. She takes a portion like one of the sons as it is considered a gift. Rava says, and this ruling is only with regard to the husband's current property, which he can give her as a gift. The husband cannot give her a portion of his future property. And furthermore, the calculation of her portion must take into account not only the number of sons the husband has at the time of his statement, but also the sons who came, also the sons who come, meaning who will be born afterward. Sholach le Rabbi Abba Yosef bar Chama המועץ ישלח חייב על חברו יאמר ואומר לא נפרעתי כלום ולא ואומר פרעתי מחצו והעד מעידין שפרקו לו הרי זה נשבע וגוי במחסה מנכוס מנכוירים אבל ממישהו בעודין לא תאמרי ענן על עדים סמכינון. Rabbi Abba sent another ruling to Rav Yosef Bar Chama in the case of one who produces a promissory note against another, and the creditor says, I was not repaid anything, and the debtor says, I repaid half the debt, and the witnesses testify that the debtor repaid the entire debt. Then this debtor takes an oath that he repaid half, as is the halacha, with regard to one who admits to a part of the claim, and he is exempt from paying that half. And the creditor collects the second half from unsold property, but not from liened property that was sold after the loan, as the buyers can say, we rely on the witnesses that the debt was repaid in its entirety. Rabbi Akiva, today is Thursday, I feel Rabbi Akiva, the Amar Mashiv, Meishiva Vedahabi, Hanimili Echad Lega Edim. Aval Hechad Ika Edim, Irsoisai Irsas. The Gemara compares this halacha to the case of a promissory note that states that the debtor owes the creditor sela, coins, without stating how many. The creditor claims that he lent the debtor 5 sela, and the debtor claims that he borrowed only 3. Rabbi Akiva holds that since the wording of the promissory note indicates a minimum debt of 2 sela, the creditor could not have collected the 3rd sela without the debtor's admission. The latter's admission to a part of the claim cannot render him liable to take an oath. The Gemara states, and even according to Rabbi Akiva, who says that the debtor is not liable to take an oath, as with regard to the 3rd sela, his legal status is similar to that of one who returns a lost item. His statement applies only in a case where there are no witnesses to the loan. But where there are witnesses, as in the case in Rabbi Abba's ruling, the debtor fears denying the entire debt. Therefore, he is liable to take an oath that he repaid half, as one who admits to a part of the claim. Maskiflar Mar Baravashi. Okay, Mar Baravashi objects to this. He asks, Adarama, Afilo Bishimon ben Elazar, Damar Moed Mixtas Atayna Havi, Hani Mili Hechad Aleka Edim, the Commissar Le, Abel Hechad Ega Edim, the Commissar Le, Vade Meshavaved Havi. Mar Baravashi says, on the contrary, even according to Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar, who disagrees with Rabbi Akiva and says that the debtor is considered one who admits to a part of the claim, his statement applies only in a case where there are no witnesses who support him. But here, in the case of Rabbi Abba, where there are witnesses who support him, testifying that he repaid the entire debt, his legal status is certainly that of one who returns a lost item, and he does not need to take an oath that he repaid half. Torash marzutor mishmei Rav Shimi Barashi. Hirchoso bechol hanishmaitzoso. Ki tishlach le Rabbi Abba le Rav Yosef Bachamo. Amar le Rabbeinu Lavashi le Rav Nachman Mai. Amar le ein goyvin. Masninon le bechein amar Rav Nachman. Marzutra taught in the name of Rabbi Shimi Barashi. The halacha in all these halachot is as Rabbi Abba sent to Rav Yosef Bar Chama. Ravina said to Rav Ashi, what about the statement with which Rav Nachman disagreed? Meaning that which was that a debt can be collected by taking the slaves the debtor left for its heirs. Is the halacha in accordance with this ruling of Rabbi Abba as well, despite the principle that in monetary matters the halacha is in accordance with Nachman's opinion? Rav Ashi said to him, we teach a different tradition, that Rabbi Abba's statement rules that a creditor does not collect the debt from the slaves the debtor left his heirs, and that Rabbi Nachman said the same. The Gemara asks, but then what possibility does Mar Zutra exclude in ruling that the halacha is in accordance with Rabbi Abba's statement?